This isekai manga is breaking the norms. And I mean that seriously. It absolutely does. How many isekai have you seen that, not just once but over and over, take all the usual isekai tropes and turn them into pure parody gold? This manga we're talking about does exactly that, and it's hilarious. So let's dive in. The manga in question is Hero's Party Wants to Experience Love. It's an isekai-comedy, and chapter by chapter, it takes all those familiar isekai cliches and flips them into a comedy showcase. I'm not sure if parody even fully captures it. It's more like a roast session of isekai stereotypes, and I'm here for it. Our main character, Itsuka, doesn't have your typical happy ever after life following the Demon King's defeat. Yes, it's one of those post-villain stories, think Frieren, but way more chaotic, where Frieren gives us this beautiful exploration of the world and heartfelt journeys. Hero's Party Wants to Experience Love instead delivers a comedic take on Itsuka, the hero's quirky crew, and the ridiculous folks they meet along the way. This manga really does bring something fresh to the table. It's like watching a sitcom set in an isekai universe. Just picture this. Someone tries to mate their car with a dragon, or you've got a reincarnated lady asking for her own love story with a handsome isekai hunk. And don't even get me started on the gender dynamics. There's more variety here than in the average dating app lineup. There's this one hilarious moment where the hero's party is summoned to take down some dragons, but everyone's so doubtful of the hero's abilities that they bring in a backup hero. Like, the dude just took down the Demon King, and they're already questioning him. Brutal. Alright, now let's jump into the first chapter to give you a taste of what I mean. And hey, if you're intrigued, feel free to read it yourself, or stick around with me for the scoop. The story starts out looking like another hero gets kicked out of the hero's party tale. But here's the twist. It's actually our main character who's begging to be kicked out, while the hero insists he stays. Yeah, the guy's practically pleading for a pink slip, and the hero's just not having it. So, why is he so desperate to leave? Turns out, with the Demon King gone, the hero's party now lives in luxury, while Itsuka's stuck single as everyone around him flirts up a storm. Frustrated, he's thinking, how am I part of the hero's party and still single? Then the hero chimes in, well, I like you, doesn't that make you popular? This hero's out here trying to collect his whole party as romantic conquests. Move over, Casanova. In the middle of all this, they get a royal summons. When they meet the king, he kicks things off by singing the party's praises for defeating the Demon King and restoring peace. But then he goes, honestly, you guys saved the world too well. Apparently, they brought so much peace that it's actually a problem now. But how is it a problem? Well, King shows them what is the problem. There's a mysterious guy waiting for them, and as soon as he sees the hero's party, he points at them and yells, "Are you the hero's party?" The king explains that this guy was summoned from another world, and the hero rolls his eyes like, oh, another one? It's like an isekai convention in here. The king's like, yeah, it's been super trendy for years. Real subtle, manga industry. Now, this new hero's mad that he missed all the action and can't go back to his world. Because if he does, he'll just return to 3 months of unpaid leave and a decomposing cup of noodles. I mean, can you blame him? He's also super jealous of the original hero's popularity and wants his own harem. Itsuka, finally finding someone who shares his struggle, pairs up with the guy to commiserate about handsome dudes stealing all the attention. But just as they're bonding, a strange miasma surrounds them, and the new hero goes berserk. Suddenly, he's rampaging around like he's possessed, screaming about sexy onaisans. Relatable, I guess? The hero's party easily stops him, but they start wondering where this strange miasma came from. And news rolls in that other summoned heroes are acting out too. We're talking people building empires, trying to control dragons, making townsfolk drink weird potions. Clearly, these summoned heroes have some serious issues. And then we hit the big reveal. The hero's actually a girl. Talk about plot twists. Final thoughts. This manga is wonderfully weird, but in the best way. The comedy stays sharp, the art is solid, and the unique approach to each situation is pure entertainment. Watching the hero's party dynamics unfold is just a blast, and the story is worth sticking around for. If you're up for a laugh, I'd totally recommend this manga. So, will you give this manga a read? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. See you next time.